Hello everyone, welcome to CivilPrep. I'm Krishna Gupta. So this is a session of PYQPrep, that is the Geography Optional Previous Year Question Preparation Initiative. Now, in this session, we'll be looking at a very important concept on recent view on mountain building. Now, before starting this session, I would like to ask you to join our YouTube channel for more videos by scanning this QR code, and also join our Telegram group for the discussion by scanning this QR code here. Okay, both are for the civil prep. Now, starting our session here, we have our first 3D model here. So here we can see the map of India. This is the global map. So under this global map, we can see this is India. And here we have Himalayas, okay, which is a fold mountain. Here we have Vindhyas and Satpuras. Here we have Western Ghats. Here we have Eastern Ghats. When I try to classify these mountains, this is fold mountain. These are block mountain. Western Ghat is also block mountain, while Eastern Ghat, it is a fold mountain. But when I try to move this map and I move to the global level, I can see the region of Europe. So this is Alps. Here we have Black Forest. Here we have Vosges. This is Atlas. Okay. When we move further towards South America, here we have Andes, which is also a fold mountain. When I move to the region of North America, here we see two important mountain ranges. First mountain range, which is here, this is Rockies. And another fold mountain which is present here, this is Appalachian. Both of these mountain ranges, they are fold mountain. So in this world, here we can see that we have the presence of various mountain ranges which are fold mountains, block mountains. Now, apart from this, in the region of North America, in the Rockies only, we have Mount Helens. This Mount Helens, it is a volcanic mountain. Okay. When we go further deep into the region of Canada, okay, here we see that we have very important feature here, that is the Canadian Shield. Which is a relic mountain. This relic mountain, it was found in the Hedin Ipoh. Okay. Similarly, we'll be seeing that we have a similar relic mountain, which is also present in the region of Russia. So in the region of Russia, here we have Russian Massif. This is also a relic mountain. Then we go to the region of Southeast Asian Islands. Here we have Mount Krakatoa. Mount Krakatoa, it is basically a volcanic mountain. Okay. Similarly, in the region of South America, in the Andes, we have here Mount Cotopaxi, which is also a volcanic mountain. So when I try to see here the various mountain regions of the world, we see here the different mountain ranges as per their origin. So different types you can see here. Number one is fold mountains. Number two, block mountains. Number three, volcanic mountains. And number four, relic mountains. Fold mountains, for example, this is a plate. So when there is the force of tension, so because of the tension applied here, there is a suture zone is formed. And this suture zone, it is resulting into the formation of mountains, which are fold mountains. When we talk about the block mountains, when there is a compressional or tensional forces are applied, so this results into the formation of host and grabens. So this is host and this is graben. So this is a type of a block mountain. When we talk about the volcanic mountain, there is presence of magma. So this magma, it is coming out layer by layer. So this, actually, this is not the exact process. Just show this, let me show this again. So this is the way we see here, that is resulting into the formation of volcanic mountain, which is taking place here. And when we talk about the relic mountain are the mountains which are formed because of the folding in the Hadean era almost 4 billion years to 3.8 billion years ago. Then these mountains, they get eroded, and now they are just present in the form of a shield. Okay, they are also called as cratons. So these are the four types of mountains, and these mountains division, it was first given by G.K. Gilbert. G.K. Gilbert was the person who defined the term orogeny. And other with orogeny, he has also given the classification of mountain ranges over the world. Now, after G.K. Gilbert, we see that we have geosynclinal theory, which specifies the formation of mountain because of the geosynclines. So here we see that here we have a geosyncline. Okay, so under the geosyncline, we'll be seeing the term was basically given by Hall and Dana, majorly in the year of 1859 and 1873. After this, the theory which became more famous, that was the Kober's theory. Okay, so we will discuss the Kober's theory here. This is a geosyncline, and these are the foreland. Now, as we discuss the Kober's theory, okay, why we are discussing this? Because the question it is asking on the recent views on mountain building and building processes, and the provide the world mountain on the basis of their genesis. Okay, so looking at this aspect, the second theory of mountain building, that is the Kober's theory. Under this, there are three processes. First is the lithogenesis. Under the lithogenesis, we will see here that according to Kober, there is a depression which is called as geosyncline, and there are raised platforms of the continents which are called as forelands. So here we'll be seeing that this zone, this is a mobile platform of under the sea. Undersea or oceans. Now, Kober here said that, that there is erosion is taking place in the region of the forelands, and this sediments, it is getting deposited in the geosynclinal area. So whenever there is deposition is taking place, this is resulting into the subsidence of land. So here we'll be saying there are different layers of the sedimentary deposition is taking place, resulting into the subsidence of land. Now, if we look at this land here, the geosyncline, it will start to subside. But when this subside, it results into the second part here, that is the force of contraction. The force of contraction, it is happening because of the cooling of earth. Okay, as it is said that the earth after its formation had vast amount of energy inside it in the form of heat. This heat, it is trying to get out of the earth in the form of volcanic eruption, in the form of mantle plumes, and this is also one of the form where the cooling and the force of contraction is taking place because of the cooling of the earth. So this was the first process of lithogenesis. Now, second process which we have here, that is the orogenesis. Under orogenesis, what is happening? The same form here, after it is getting more cooled up. Here, this is resulting into the formation of folding. So here we see that this contraction, the force of contraction, this has resulted into the formation of fold mountains. Now, Kober has said another thing, that there is also formation of a median mass. For example, in the case of the formation of Himalayas, there is median mass in terms of Tibetan plateau. Okay, the Tibetan plateau is present here. Okay, one side we have Himalayas, and another side we have Kunlun or Kunlun mountains. So this is provided here in the form of the median mass. Now, in the third part, we see that this is glyptogenesis. Under glyptogenesis, what is happening here in the last phase? These regions, these mountain ranges, they are starting to get eroded. They are starting to get eroded here. The process of weathering, erosion, which we also call it as denudation. It starts to occur over the mountains. Okay, so this in the next phase result into the change of mountains, which is the process of glyptogenesis. So here we see the lithogenesis, orogenesis, and glyptogenesis, which are the three important phases are provided under the Kober's theory. After the Kober's theory, which was the next development, okay, number 4 here we see, that is the continental drift theory. Under continental drift theory, we have, which is provided by Alfred Wegener. This was provided around 1908. So what Alfred Wegener said that, for example, when the India, it was moving towards the Eurasian plate region. So here we see that this movement of India towards the northern part, this was happening because of the pole fleeing forces. Okay, so when the pole fleeing forces was acting, there was a northern movement of the continent was taking place. So this is Eurasia and this is Indian plate. Now, what happened here? At that time, there was no plate, but there was just continents and oceans. So according to him, what happened here? There was two layers. That is the continental plate or the continents, they were sliding over the oceans. Okay. So the continents were sliding over the oceans. So when one continent was moving over the ocean towards another continent, which was also present over the oceans. So this result into the formation of edges. Okay, so sliding of the continent, there was edges were formed here. So because of this edges formed, Alfred Wegener said that there was formation of Himalayas. Similarly, he also told about the formation of Alps, then Rockies, and Andes. So continental drift theory also provides us that there is formation of mountains, which is on the basis of the movement of the continental plate, continents over the oceans. And in this way, there is formation of various mountains here. Now, after this, we will see here that the next theory which comes here, that is the plate tectonic theory. Next is plate tectonic theory. Okay, so here we have plate tectonics theory. So plate tectonics theory, this was provided by Russo Wilson, Morgan, McKenzie. So these were the people or the scientists or theorists who have developed this plate tectonic theory model. So this was developed after the quantitative revolution with the inclusion of positivism in the geographical studies. Okay, so here we see that under the plate tectonic theory, we have three types of boundaries or motions. Number one, it is convergent motion. Number two, divergent motion. And number 3, that is transform motion or transform boundary. So under the convergent boundary, one plate, it gets subsided beneath the another plate. So the subsiding plate, it is majorly the oceanic plate, while the other plate, it can be oceanic or continental plate. In the divergent boundary, we have the divergent motion, which is resulting into the formation of mid-oceanic ridges. Under the transform motion, we'll be seeing here that the plates, they slide past each other. But here we'll be seeing that the majority of the mountains which are formed here, it is under the convergent plate boundaries. So here, when there is a interaction of oceanic plate. So here we'll be seeing that one oceanic plate which is more denser and which is more heavier, it subsides below the another plate. Okay, this is the water region here. Now here we'll be seeing that when the plate goes inside the another plate, here there is certain sediments are present. These sediments, they are resulting into they are bringing certain amount of water. Okay, this water, when it is mixing in the asthenosphere, this is resulting into the decline of melting point of rocks. So because of this molten magma, it is rising up, it is resulting into the formation of fractures, and it is resulting into the formation of mountains. So when these mountains, they are present under the sea, they are called as submarine mountains. And when they rise above the water or the sea, they become volcanic arc or volcanic island arc. Okay, they are also called as subaerial mountains here. Okay, so this is the first part, that is the oceanic mountain formation. Now, second type of mountain which we can see here, this is oceanic continental mountains. Now, in this part, we'll be seeing here that is the subsiding plate, that is the oceanic plate, and the other plate, it is the continental plate. Now, in this part, we'll be seeing here that is in the same way. Here, we'll be seeing that there is presence of water to a certain extent. Okay, this is the presence of water. The water is also getting inside with the plate into the asthenosphere, and there is molten magma is present. And this magma, it is coming out of the cracks and fractures, resulting into the formation of mountains in the over the continents. So this type of mountains, if we look at, it is present over the Andes, Rockies. Okay, we also have Alps and Atlas. Okay, so these are certain mountain ranges which are formed because of this part here, because of this process. Now, we have third type of mountain range, third type of process here. Okay, where we see the continental collision or boundary. So this continental boundary or the formation of mountain, it is taking place in 3 phases. Number 1, for example, I'll be taking here Eurasian plate. Here we have Tethys Sea. and at the other end we have Indian plate. This is Tethys. And here we'll be seeing that the Tethys part of the Indian plate, as it is the part of the oceanic part or the oceanic plate, it is subsiding here. Okay, because of the subsidence, it is consisting of certain part of water. Therefore, this region, it is resulting into the melting of magma, and it is coming out resulting into the formation of the volcanic mountains. So these volcanic mountains, which we see here, they are the part of the Trans-Himalayas. Okay, over the Trans-Himalayas, they are majorly Karakoram ranges. Okay, so this is the first stage. Now, at the second stage, what we see that, here we see that there is continental, oceanic and continental collision. Now, in the second phase, we'll be seeing that the oceanic part, it is completely subducted. And this is resulting into the collision of continental plate. So here we have Eurasian plate. Okay, here we have Indian plate, and this is the Tethys part of the oceanic plate here. Now it has got detached itself because here the continental and continental part, they are moving towards each other. So because of this, what we will see here that there will be folding, and because of this fold, there will be rising of the mountains. The Karakoram ranges, which was formed as a volcanic mountain, okay, which was getting the supply of magma. Now this has stopped. Because the plate has now moved downward. Now, because of this, what we will see here, that there is formation of other mountain ranges because of the collision. Here we have Great Himalayas. Now, there will be further collision. And after the further collision, we see that the Indian plate, it is moved below the Eurasian plate, and they have sutured into one another. And the folding has taken place, resulting into the formation of the various mountains. So here we have Trans Himalayas, here we have Greater Himalayas, here we have Lesser Himalayas, and here we have Shivaliks. So this collision, this has basically completed the cycle of the complete formation of Himalayas chains. Okay, so in this way we can understand the formation of various mountains on the basis of their origin. So this we can see that how the world mountains, they are formed on the basis of their origin. So here we can see from the relic mountains, okay, to volcanic mountains, to block mountains, to fold mountains, and we can see here that how the formation of the various the mountain building processes are helping us to understand these chains of formation of mountain ranges. So here we can write a conclusion that the recent view on mountain building provides us the development of processes under classical to modern to postmodern period. Or we can say era, with quantitative revolution giving better idea on mountain building process on the basis of their genesis. Okay, so through this part we can have a conclusion for this answer here. Okay, so you can specify in the over this map, you can draw this kind of map where we have various mountains, that is Rockies, then this is Andes, this is Atlas, this is Alps, this is Himalayas. Okay, then here we have Mount Helens, Mount Cotopaxi, Mount Vesuvius, okay, Mount Krakatoa. Here we have Vosges, Black Forest. Here we have Western Ghats. Okay, then we have, this is Canadian Shield, this is Russian Massif. Okay, this is Brazilian Shield. Okay, which are part of the relic mountain. So in this way, we can explain this answer for this question. So guys, see you in the next session. Do like, share, and subscribe this video for the friends who are preparing for geography optional. Now, see you in the next class. Thank you.